Hello all, how are you? I hope you all are doing good. This is your Nimmy with you, and today we will be continuing with grade 10 textbook with the chapter Glimpses of India. We already did part 1 and part 2. So today we will be doing part 3, and name of part 3 is basically Tea from Assam. I'm sure everybody are quite familiar with the term tea, right? Tea is something which everybody cannot keep it away from your life. Early morning or maybe during the evening time, everybody would love to have tea. Okay, so but where is it originated? Where is the plantation of tea seen in India? It is basically in Assam. Okay, so it is basically in Assam where we can see the tea in India. Okay, so we'll just go through the chapter and see what are the important things what we are looking into the chapter. When the chapter begins, we have to know about certain characters. Character number 1 is Pranjol. Pranjol is basically from Assam, and you also have Mr. Barua. Mr. Barua is basically Pranjol's dad, which doesn't have much dialogue. He doesn't have much dialogue, but then he is a character in the end of the story. Mr. Pranjol and Mr. Barua basically from Dekiabari. Dekiabari is again a place in Assam. So Pranjol's very close friend is Rajveer. Okay, Rajveer is again from Delhi. These are basically the major 3 characters, and it is a very short story where we can know about the past and what are all the things happening in Assam. So Pranjol invited Rajveer to their house. So it is summer vacation, and Rajveer being a boy born and brought up in Delhi, he didn't know what was happening, or he really wanted to know more about Assam. So in that case, Pranjol invited Rajveer to Assam. And now what happened? What all Rajveer know? What's it all new information? We will come to know about. Chai garam, garam chai, a vendor called out in a high-pitched voice. He came up to their window and asked, "Chai saab?" "Give us 2 cups, Pranjol said. They sipped the steaming hot liquid. Almost everyone in their compartment was drinking tea too. "Do you know that over 80 crore cups of tea are drunk every day throughout the world?" Rajveer said. That is how the story begins, by Rajveer asking a question to Pranjol. Do you know that more than 80 crores cup of tea is being sold in a day around the world? Pranjol was shocked. "View," explained Pranjol. "Tea really is very popular." The train pulled out of the station. So I came to know that they are traveling to Assam. From Delhi, they are traveling to Assam. Who is traveling? Pranjol and Rajveer. So Rajveer is coming up with a new thing, and actually Pranjol being a person over there in Assam, it was a shocking news for Pranjol. Rajveer was actually an ardent fan of a lot of detective stories. But at that particular moment, as he was traveling to Assam, he came to gather about all the information he know about Assam. Whatever he doesn't know, he also read a lot of books. Rajveer had never seen so much greenery before. So the train is moving towards Assam, and he saw the beautiful greenery outside. He was so enthusiastic to see the beautiful greenery outside. The soft green paddy fields gave away to tea bushes. So while they were reaching the Assam, the trees and all were mowing down, and they couldn't see the trees or paddy fields. But then what they saw all tall tea bushes. Obviously you all know what are bushes, right? So like small tea bush. If you have not seen any tea bush before, I'll just post the picture over here. It was a beautiful view, and it was literally, can say, the densely wooded hills. And just before that, they have a lot of tea bushes, and it was such an amazing sight for Rajveer. "Hey, a tea garden!" Rajveer cried excitedly. Pranjol, who had been born and brought up on a plantation, didn't share Rajveer's excitement. "Oh, this is a tea country now," he said. "Assam has the largest concentration of plantation in the world." So again, that was something new. So this is another thing. It has got the largest plantation, okay, in the world. You will see enough gardens to last you a lifetime. I have been reading as much as I could about tea, Rajveer said. No one really knows who discovered tea, but there are many legends. So that's where the Rajveer, whatever he knew about Assam, he started to speak. So you see, and you know what? There are a lot of stories behind the concept of tea, but who really brought, we don't know. But there are a lot of legends who brought the tea. That's why I made a note of it, legends. So there's a story about Chinese emperor and Bodhidharma. Okay, I'm sure Bodhidharma, everybody know about the Buddhist monk called Bodhidharma. I'm sure Bodhidharma was a Buddhist monk, which is everybody are familiar with Bodhidharma. There were many films also about Bodhidharma. So we look in the first story. What is the first story about? The first story is about the Chinese emperor. So we'll see what is the story about Chinese emperor. Well, there's the one about the Chinese emperor who always boiled water before drinking it. One day, a few leaves of the twigs. So in the olden days, what do? They need to prepare they didn't have any stove or things like that. So they did twigs and all these sticks were there to burn. At that time, there was some leaves on the stick. Accidentally, it fall inside the water. One day, a few leaves of the twigs burning under the pot fell into the water, giving it a delicious flavor. It is said that they were tea leaves. So this is one story behind Chinese emperor, and it is said that that's how, because of this nice flavor, then on they started to make tea. Now the second story is, again, as I told you, it is about Bodhidharma. We have an Indian legend too, Bodhidharma, an ancient Buddhist monk cut off his eyelids because he felt sleepy during the meditation. You know what are eyelids, right? So basically cut off the eyelids because he couldn't meditate. He was sleeping. The leaves of these plants, when put in hot water and drunk, banished sleep. At this time, even he found these leaves, and leaves of these plants, he put it in the water and he drank. At that time, the sleep was completely banished. That is the one reason why people drink tea or coffee early in the morning, because they want to feel fresh, because we are getting up after a long sleep. So that basically for Bodhidharma, it banished the sleep. That is one reason why people are drinking tea early in the morning. And another information what Rajveer says is, tea was basically first drunk in China in the year 2700 BC. The words like tea, chini, chai, all these words have come from the Chinese language. So most probably everybody strongly believe that the tea is something which has been brought in by the Chinese people or some person in China. Now, very quickly their train clattered into Mariani Junction. So they reached the particular station, and the boys collected their luggage and pushed away to the platform. They reached the platform, they got on at Mariani Junction. From there they could see Pranjol's father, Mr. Barua, and the other family members were there. They welcomed them and they took their luggage and they moved to their house. So initially it was a main road. After traveling through a main road for a long time, then they took the vehicle off the road and then they could see a lot of plantation. Rajveer was quite shocked seeing that. Okay, so people he could see the people plucking the tea leaves they were plucking, and they had bamboo basket. You have seen a person plucking the tea leaf. I don't know whether you have seen. If not, I'll just show a picture of this and post it over here, so you'll have an idea about it. Okay, so they were wearing the plastic apron. There was a basket on their back, so they were like just picking it and then they will put it inside the basket, and they're like so quick if you've really seen it. Okay, so that's how. And they were about to go to Dekya Bar. I already told you Dekya Bar is the place where they stay. Now what happens? This is the second flush or sprouting period, isn't it? So Rajveer asked a question to Mr. Barwa. Is this a second flush, means the second season, or a sprouting period? Is it the sprouting period? What is it? So Rajveer asked, it lasts from May to July and yields a best tea. So actually Mr. Barwa was shocked because the boy from Delhi is asking such a question. How come he knew all these things? You seem to have done your homework before coming. Pranjul's father was in a state of shock, a surprise. Yes, Mr. Barwa, Rajveer admitted, but I hope to learn much more while I am here. So this is where the story ends, where we can understand that Rajveer knew a lot of things about the place Assam, about when is the sprouting season, what time is the time when the people you should come and see over there. It's basically from May to July, people should visit Assam, May to July. Why? Because it is during the May to July season where they can see the sprouting leaves and things. And the minute they enter, they will have a nice aroma of these tea leaves. Okay, so this is about the story Tea from Assam. As I told you, the main characters Pranjul, Rajveer and Barwa, they were friends studying in a college. So during the holidays, Pranjul invited Rajveer to Assam and their journey begins, and during the journey, whatever knowledge Rajveer had about Assam, he is basically narrating all the stories about Assam, the tea, the plantation, the history, everything to Pranjul. And the question what he asked from Mr. Barwa to Mr. Barwa is also very important. Mr. Barwa itself was very shocked because he knew about all these things. So this is something, wherever you are from, we have to know a lot of things. There might be things which you don't know. Always have the curiosity. The important questions in the chapters can be, basically one thing can be the legend, the stories of legends. There is one is Chinese Emperor and Bodhidharma, which you have to learn well. The second thing can be the word which was originated from Chinese regarding tea. Chai, chini, tea. This is something also we should look into. Okay, so I hope it was very clear to you. If you have any doubts regarding this chapter, without fail, please post it in the comment box. Don't forget, if you are watching my video for the very first time, please do subscribe, and there will be small bell icon nearby. If you click on the bell icon, when I post a new video, you will get the notification. And if you really like the video, please don't forget to like the video and post your comment, a positive comment in the comment box. There will be a lot of your friends and family members who really wanted to help for these online classes during this time of Corona. So please do share it with all your friends. It will be really helpful for them. Thank you for watching my video. Hope it was really useful. See you next time in the next video. So please stay safe. Your Nimmy signing off. Take care and God bless. Bye.